Hi sports fans, welcome to this special sports edition. Today we have an interview with a wonderful young lady. I'm sure you're going to recognize her face. It's none other than Miss Patsy Lake. So let's start by saying hello and welcome, Patsy Lake.
Thank you for having me, Paul.
So Patsy, it's no secret to anyone by now that you are the new president. And so let's get straight into the meat of the matter, like I said, and talk about some of the things that you would like to see. I know you mentioned to me a little while ago improvements of the ground and some of the things you'd like to see happen during your tenure. Tell us a bit about that.
Yes, I have been elected, and I would like to express my gratitude to all the horsemen for putting their confidence in me and hoping that I can do improvement to the sport.
Okay, you said improvement to the sports. What are some of the things that probably, I know you probably haven't gone into great depth, but just from the face of it, you'd like to see happen during your tenure?
I'd like to see the track and its facilities have great improvement. We have invited the gentleman who built the track, the present track, Ellis Thomas Downs, to return and give us some ideas and costing of improvement, with a view perhaps to making the track a 5-furlong track. We would also like to see a new gate and some other equipment that would continue to keep the surface well maintained. I think those are the immediate things that I would like to see.
Also, Patsy, already I've received the race card amazingly. Next week there is the first race already. It's the VI Classic. Tell us a bit about that wonderful race that's coming up in January.
Yes, it's all exciting. And we are planning to change the format of the races to make it more of a family outing rather than just going to the track to have something to eat or drink. So in that light, race 1 is going to be $5,000. The purses have been very attractive, and I want to say at this point, thanks to St. Thomas and St. Croix for participating. They are coming to take part. And race 2, the purse is also $5,000, sorry. Race 3, the purse is $5,500, and race 4, the purse is $5,300. The feature race has been moved to be earlier so that you put your clothes on early, you come out to the track early with your children, husband, and you enjoy the feature race, which would be much earlier. The vendors are going to have tasty food and drinks, and you need to have your lunch there at the track. And race 5 is going to be the feature race of the day. And the prize for that is $20,000. The co-feature is race 6, and that would be $10,000 purse. Race 7 brings a purse of $7,000. But that's not all we'll have. As I've said, I'm trying to make it horse race with a difference, where it would be a family outing more than just going there to see the horses run. So that children 10 years and under are going to have free entry. No longer will we be charging children 10 years and under, but they must be accompanied by an adult. 10 years and under, mommy having 3 or 4 children, no reason why she shouldn't dress up all and come to the track. and enjoy the races.
And certainly, yes, I agree with you, Patsy. That would certainly make a very big difference because a lot of parents come into the races, they have 3 and 4 children, and having to pay for each child is certainly, going to be a challenge. So, with the parents now not having to pay, coming in for free, the children, I think that is exceptional, to say the least.
No excuse.
Is all
No
gone.
excuse. No excuse, Paul. Absolutely none.
No, go ahead.
In addition to this, between races, we are going to have a competition for all fathers and their sons. Best dress will receive a cash prize of $200.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing, Patsy. Yet again, I must say the new executive is on the ball, and I see that you've made that change. And I was just about to ask that question because in the past, during the breaks, we've had the ladies going on stage and doing their little walks and this thing and showing off all their lovely clothes. And now you have a special for fathers and sons. That means I'll have to get together with my son as well, for sure.
And the same is going to apply to the mothers and daughters. The best dressed mother and daughter will receive a $200 prize.
And that is certainly a very big difference from the past and certainly motivates families to come out and bring their
Yes,
children.
that is the whole idea behind this thinking.
Will there be any change in the cost for an adult? And so I guess from
No.
11 and above?
No
okay,
change.
So what
No
will be,
change.
What will be the cost?
It's still going to be $15 entrance fee.
And I think that's
That
fair enough.
has always been.
Yeah, and that's fair enough. I mean, you're getting your children in for free.
Yes.
So at least you're just paying $15 for yourself to watch the races.
Yeah, but I'm asking everyone to bring $20. Now, you're going to leave the extra $5 with me at the gates.
Okay.
Because I'm going to have a raffle of a flat screen TV for only $5. This money is going to go towards the horse owners who didn't win,
Wow.
to assist them in the purchasing of medicine and feed. Because everyone put time and energy into the sport. But remember, the prizes are only for first, second, and third.
That's correct.
And if your gate have 6 horses, 4, 5, and 6 walks away with their empty hands. So what I am trying to do is to give an encouragement to all horsemen that there's some sort of stipend that they can look forward to.
Well, Patsy, from what you said today, I can see that no one can actually really complain about what the New Horse Owners Association is doing now with all the changes you've spoken of. It's just exceptional. I really can't wait. But before you go, I got to hold you and ask you about that big race, the $20,000 with your pal and mine, of course, my pal Sean. Tell us about it.
My pal Sean is going to be defending Tortola. And I know that my pal Sean will do an excellent job. Of course, Bobo Bates is bringing over St. Moose. We are calling it the Clash of the Giants. You're also going to have pump-up kicks in that race. Giant Valley, Suspicious You, and Bellamy Chief.
No, certainly you've caused some serious names there. Pump-up kicks, although you've beaten before, ran an extremely fast time here just 3 weeks ago. And of course, St. Moose is no slouch, as Roy Pickering would say.
Yes.
And has proven himself on numerous occasions. So this is certainly going to be the clash of the best horses in the Virgin Islands.
Yes, yes, yes. And everyone should come out because that race is going to be earlier on in the afternoon. We're going to start the races at 12:30. And by 5 o'clock, the last race will be running. And it's going to be on time. No wasting any time because, you know, it gets dark early. And we don't want to see any races running in the dark anymore.
I think that's a great would be a great improvement, and obviously for the overseas horses, they've always complained when when the races have gone on beyond 5.
Yes.
So this is certainly a big incentive for the overseas horses that are coming over.
Well,
because they need the early change to get back.
Yes, they're not going to go back Sunday night. They tell me they want to stay the night and go the following day. But I've had a meeting with Claudia and his group, and Claudia reassures me that races are going to be on time. Every 45 minutes, the bugle will blow and horses would be off.
So the incentives in between are going to have to be starting on time and finishing on time. The fathers and sons and the mothers and daughters, they have to get on the stage fast and off the stage fast.
Yes, when we call for them, it's no messing around. Time is going to be a great factor. And something I forgot to mention,
Sure.
and that is a special prize of $100 for boys and girls between the ages of 6 to 10. Best outfit. It's profitable to dress your family and come out to this event.
So now you really put me under pressure. I have to dress well, but I also have to make sure I dress up my son as well now. So he can. That means we can go back home with $300.
Of course. That's what it is all about.
Lovely. But listen, Patsy.
We are also going to have
Sorry, go ahead.
vibes, giving entertainment. Ritical gonna be there on stage, and Push Pop gonna be DJing for us. It's a full day of entertainment. Now, the idea is, Paul, that you wouldn't only dress your son and come. You'll bring your friends to vote for you when you get up there on that stage. Yeah, Paul, let's go with it.
So Patsy, from your knowledge, is there anything that I missed or anything else you want to talk about before we close?
Yes, I want to put a donation box at One Stop Mall and to give our treasurer, Roy Barry, the key. And that donation box is for the general public to come in and put a donation. All horse lovers. It's not for any particular horse. And that too is going to be used to give a stipend to all the horses that didn't place in a particular race.
Well, I think that is tremendous. I can't think of a better word than that, but that is absolutely tremendous.
Paul, I'm looking forward to having youth camps with the various jockeys that come here. I am looking forward to seeing the young boys and girls rise to the occasion of BVI jockeys. They may remain here to ride. They may go off internationally. They may go like other students and return.
Yes.
But I would really like to see us head towards that. And my whole intention is to head this committee and make sure that they work towards making horse racing in the BVI on a much higher level.
We also, of course, had, well, our first local jockey was Marlon Edwin, at least in recent years that I'm aware of, who did, I think he won a few races here. So that is certainly, it is something that is certainly needed, and I think that is absolutely tremendous. And I have to say that the new association is definitely on the right track.
Thank you.
Now, before we close, is there anything else that you want to touch on?
I think that I have said all that can be said at this time. I would like to just wish everyone a happy and most prosperous and blessed year, 2016. Not only the horsemen and their families, but the general public, and to ask for their support. Support is not always in dollars and cents, Paul.
Yeah.
You have those persons who can give you ideas, who can give you their time.
Yeah.
I can be found at the One Stop Mall. Don't hesitate to come in and say, I think you should move this from here to there. I don't have all the ideas. And the committee doesn't have all the ideas. We want the general public to become involved and to give the suggestions as to how we can move BVI horse racing to a higher level.
So I want to thank you, Patsy Lake, for coming in today. We want to remind all race fans out there that it's going to be happening. It's January the 17th, it's Sunday. Ellis Thomas Downs Racetrack in Seacoast Bay. It's going to be a big race. The Clash of the Titans is not called the Triple Crown. It's the VI Classic right here in Tortola. So until next time, I'm Paul in the ball. And do be a great sport.